I don't wish for nothing. Agitated. Think I need the solution. Maybe that's it. Put me out 'cause I'm on fire. What they say. Get them higher.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear
and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Mike 41. We got to wedge that, huh? Here we go, D. All day, D blood.
On the option, here's Ekeler. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
At the 37-yard line.
19.
Out of the gun, Ekeler running it. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Ekeler, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
This is Tony Pollard. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Pollard, the ball carrier.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The ball carrier.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Forced out to his left. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Back at his own 49.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And this is incomplete.
Prescott's pass incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there, 21 yards the play. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's Pollard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Run for Pollard. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd down and 3. They'll run with Pollard. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Seahawks 3.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He's going to air it. And got his man complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete.
Wilson's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletic.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
His kick is good.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got it first and goal at the 6. They'll run high. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Second down and goal. Wilson escaping the pressure. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Jalen Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. On third and goal, Wilson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Danielle Hunter. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down.
A 27-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he powers his way up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first and 10, Prescott. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 50-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards, and a Cowboy first down.
Here's Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
And it's 4th down.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
You got 3 down, 3 down. Watch 89, watch 89.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
14.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys.
The ball carrier.
Tony Pollard. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. On the return, Tremont Smith. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd. Not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
That's out to the left and complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Prescott to throw it. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Bobby Wagner just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
It's second down and goal.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Now a give here to Pollard, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that is going to set up third and goal. Here's Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Zuerlein's kick is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time.
10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And it is good. That cuts the lead now to 11, 24, 13 our score.
Cowboys 24, Seahawks 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Pollard. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with the first and 10. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Joey Bosa in on the stop. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They find some open field here. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards on the ground. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Now here's Pollard. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Touchdown.
Tony Pollard saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
The kick is good.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
13.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Watch the edge. Check. One left. One left. We got motion. Back up.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He lets it fly for Lockett. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 62 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. Defensively, it was Tremont Smith with the tackle. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
On the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from the world. They're up to the challenge.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.